What is the difference between innovation and disruption? It's what we're talking about today on the eCentral Business Show. I'm John Nayler and I'm joined by Jay Samit with the author of Disrupt You. What an impressive book, Jay.
Thanks.
Yeah, now that question that I've just proposed, the difference between innovation and disruption, do you want to just nail that for us?
Yeah, really easy. So if you think of primitive cavemen in the Bronze Age that could make a little knife, and then over the years they figured out how to make steel and iron, and swords got bigger and bigger, and you get to that scene, and that's innovation.
Yeah.
Each generation's making it better. Then you get to that scene in Indiana Jones where Indy's standing in the streets of Cairo, and there's the big Arab swordsman with the scimitar, and he's swinging it.
Yeah.
And Indy pulls out the Smith & Wesson and pops him.
That's one of my favorite all-time scenes.
That's disruption.
Okay.
And so what the difference is when something's invented and it completely changes the paradigm forever. It's not an incremental step. You had horse saddles that were, Western saddles and English saddles, and then Henry Ford comes along with the car, and you really don't care about who's making the next saddle, okay? Today we have innovation at a pace that we've never seen before. And disruption is coming along and completely changing that.
Yeah.
And changing the paradigm. It doesn't matter what a taxi company is doing when an Uber comes along.
Sure.
So that's this amazing era, and we're all one click away from 7 billion people, so anyone can disrupt the world.
Yeah, okay, cool. So is there anything that's not open disruption in your opinion?
Everything, and even you're going to see the disruptors sooner or later, they too get disrupted.
Yeah.
So this isn't a time when you sit on your laurels and do it the way the people before you did it. You really have to look at what new technologies solve what new problems, and how can you reach a global audience.
Sure. And within that though, like taking the Uber example, we've seen them rise and rise, not necessarily make a dollar, but everybody's really impressed with what they do. But at the same time, the regulators have stepped in and pulled them into line in certain countries, and actually they've made an exit.
Well,
I mean, is disruption actually leaving itself open to regulation?
You will always find that laws move slower than technology. And you will always find that those that are in power will try to extend that.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it's monopolistic practices or whether it is government regulations. So we're now looking at cryptocurrency.
Sure.
Completely changing the
Crazy
global
world.
financial system for the better. And you can regulate 6 ways from Tuesday, but it's not going to stop the inevitable. So your question is, you can't affect what's going to happen with disruption. All you can do is decide how you respond to disruption. So is this something that makes you lose your job, lose your livelihood, sit and bemoan it? Or do you embrace it and say, how do I take advantage of these changes?
Yeah, cool. All right, that's great. Well, can I ask you a couple other questions?
Sure.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Jay, and we'll talk to you again very shortly on another question. That's another episode done at the eCentral Business Show. I'm John Nayler. Thank you very much for watching another episode of the eCentral Business Show. What we're doing on the eCentral Business Show is we're bringing you business leaders and the best of the knowledge. We want to bring them on the show and release that content so that that's something that we can share with you via this easy to consume format. So you can follow us across LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Google+, or just regularly visit the eCentral.com.au/show website, pick out the best things for you and educate yourself on that premise. Now there's video content there for you, so you can just watch the video and inform yourself in your own time. We've also now podcasting that content as well, so it's really simple to consume. You can listen to it on the way to work in the car or during your daily exercise regime. Beyond that, we're also looking to connect with business experts. So if you consider yourself to be an expert in your field, please make contact so we can schedule you in and have you come on the show. So you can release your content and increase your brand across our format. Beyond that, we also invite people to send us their email address so we can send you our monthly magazine. And that's just the best of the content, the best of the videos for the month, put out once again in an email, arrives in your inbox, so you can just go through and pick out the things that are really going to educate you and advance you in your field of expertise and in business. We're a business-focused show. So thank you very much once again for watching, and we'll see you next time.